these
You kind of just slammed it down. You're just
yeah.
rough with these. You got
Well,
so many.
these Star City things, they just pour it around. They just leave everything everywhere. And I just picked one up, and it's mine now.
Right. Yeah. You didn't really have to play Magic. I mean, playing Dredge isn't playing Magic, right?
Right.
So you didn't have to play Magic to get this, right?
Right.
You have so many. You just kind of slammed it down. Like,
I actually lost my one from the Invitational.
Like, so somebody else actually found
no,
one sitting around somewhere
I lost
and
it
picked
at
it up
home.
and walked away. You lost it at home?
Yeah, I moved. Yeah, I moved in the last couple months, and I just don't know where it is.
Well, do you think it's in your house anyway?
Maybe.
Okay. Well, anyway, you have one to take its place.
I still have my San Jose one.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. I mean, that's awesome. That was. I mean, you talked a little bit yesterday, or you told me yesterday that you were playing Dredge.
I am.
With the faithless lootings.
And I did. I wasn't lying.
Did 12 careful studies.
Just 8.
Well, I mean,
the flashback,
and then the 4 more that you get to play, after you dredge some away. So, how'd you like it?
The deck is completely insane. Like, Careful Study is the best card in Dredge. Because it's just like the best. It's very good, like as your first dredger and as your second dredger. Like, usually you want like a first dredger to just get something in the yard. Like Putrid Imp's the best one at that,
right?
Because it's a creature and you can get all of them. But Careful Study is good enough. But like Putrid Imp's bad as a second dredger because you want to draw cards on your dredgers, and just having like 8 Careful Studies is just makes the deck so much more consistent, so much more powerful. Like, you're explosive more often. Now, Faithless Looting also justifies Lion's Eye Diamond, which is just unbelievably explosive. You can, like, there's some insane, like, in the finals of Game 3, I was really mad that he forced my Lion's Eye Diamond. Because otherwise, with my land, I would cast Faithless Looting.
Oh, okay.
Respond, pitch my hand, which included a dredger.
Okay.
So my turn 1 dredger.
Right.
I dredge on turn 1.
This is turn 1, yeah.
Yes. So I get to dredge twice, and and then not only that, but you have 3 mana from the Lion's Eye Diamond,
right? That you
which
can
is
now
convenient.
Flashback.
When flashback Faithless Looting. So like that sort of play, like we did that more than once.
That's
and
awesome.
Just like, let's just say every time my opponent did not play a hate card, I won easily, except for Game 1 of the finals. Okay. That was not easy.
So all weekend you felt like this is just really, really powerful deck?
Unbelievable. Like,
would you change anything about it? Any small
I'd
tweaks,
probably
sideboard,
it'd probably be a few tweaks. I'm not sure. Like, I shaved a lot of numbers.
Okay.
I really want 4 Icarids.
And you just
between the main and the
2
board.
and then 1
I
on
had
the board,
2.
right?
Yes, I had 3 total. 4 Icarids, probably one of your best cards. After against Tormod's Crypt.
Right.
I would say about maybe like 7 of my opponents had Tormod's Crypt and not Leyline or Cage. I had 1 opponent who had Cage, 0 that had Leylines.
Wow. Okay.
So wasn't that. I got to play against the bad hate against Dredge, but the good hate against other graveyard type, like the good hate against like Loam and Reanimator and stuff like that.
So you think with you winning now next week, you think people pack in the hate?
Don't play Dredge next week.
Don't play Dredge.
Do not.
I mean, I would have said a couple weeks ago, don't play Mono Red in Legacy, but it did go on to win again a second time.
Right.
I'm just saying, sometimes people next level themselves, right?
Right.
Say, all right, so nobody's gonna play Dredge. So
no,
everybody's thinking,
the Mono
don't
Red
play.
hate was out in force this week.
Yeah, it was. We've definitely seen. We saw some hate in the side.
Some Aegis of Honors and some Worms and Core Firewalkers and all those stupid cards that do nothing but stop burn spells.
Exactly, and I didn't see a single Mono Red deck. Did you play against any Mono Red?
I did not play against a Mono Red deck.
Did you lose it all during the Swiss?
I lost round 1.
Okay, so we were. JBL and I were just talking about this. We thought you won round 1 in the Swiss, but you were on camera. Oh no! Oh, I'm sorry. We started round 3. That's right.
Correct.
We had you round 3.
You had us
won.
Your first round.
Right. That's exactly right. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. A little mixed up all weekend.
Yeah.
We had you round 1 yesterday.
Right.
In Standard, and that was the last win you had in Standard.
Correct.
Okay.
I won it too.
And you redeemed. So Soren had his vengeance on camera, and you got your vengeance today.
One could say that, yeah.
You know that's what you're thinking all weekend. I'm gonna get my vengeance in Legacy.
Not really.
So, well, I mean, it's been awesome watching you play.
The deck's a blast to play. Like, I've actually owned the deck for a while.
Without the faithless looting,
obviously.
Theoretically, yeah.
Like a friend of mine, I traded him some, like foil Gideons when they were worth $1 million or whatever. And I'm just like, what do I want? Give me a dredge deck.
Dredge, yeah.
Yeah, give it to somebody else to play.
Just have it, just in case.
And I really haven't played it in I definitely haven't played it in a big tournament, and I didn't even play it in local tournaments all that much.
So you didn't have very much experience playing it.
I know how the deck operates mechanically,
right.
but if you saw me on camera, I'm fumbling around. Dredging is not a natural thing to me.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think it's a natural thing to Magic the Gathering, really.
Some people are very good with dredge.
Yeah.
I played against one opponent who was not playing dredge, but he plays dredge in vintage.
Okay.
And he taught me a couple things. I didn't know that if you dread return a Grave Troll, the Grave Troll counts itself as a creature for power.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Strange. Yeah.
Who knew?
I wouldn't have thought that out.
But this gentleman let me know, and your judge confirmed that later in the top 8.
Wow, yeah, that's actually.
Yeah, who knew?
Pretty relevant, right?
Yeah, sometimes. The difference between 14 and 15, not that big.
Right. Well, yeah, that's definitely good to know. So, cool. Well, gonna be attending some more SCG Opens in the near future.
I don't know.
No plans yet at the moment.
I do not have any plans.
Okay.
I kind of do them as they get closer.
Right. Just
I would love to go to. I will probably be in Phoenix. I'll probably fly home for that one.
How about the Invitational end of?
I will definitely be at all the Invitationals.
All right. Cool. Well,
that's definitely worthwhile. But some of them, I'm gonna commentate Nashville.
Awesome.
And that's later this year.
That's
I'm
awesome.
real excited for that. I get to be Joey Pasco for a weekend.
I hope I get to be Adam Prosak for that weekend.
We'll come and play.
Maybe I will. Yeah.
Nashville's not that far. I don't know where you live. Baltimore?
Nashville's not that far. Where do you live?
Yeah. It's not that far from anywhere.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I live in Baltimore. So.
Yeah, so get to Nashville. And I'll commentate you winning. How about that?
That sounds good. I like that.
All
right. So if I don't see you before then, I'll see you in Baltimore at the Invitational, though.
Alrighty. Yeah. Oh, that's your hometown.
That's my hometown.
Yeah, this is my hometown now. I moved it.
That's right. You did.
All right. Have
Congratulations,
a good one.
Adam. Good to see you again. All right. So JVL making his way back in here.
Yeah, I think I'm actually going to do a quick interview with the finalist.
Oh, awesome.
So I'm
I'll
jump out. Quick interview with the finalist, Andrew Morrow.
Congratulations.
Played the Bant deck all the way to the finals. So that was quite the run there.
Yes, sir. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. So
how'd you do in the Swiss?
It's X1 and 1. I had real good breakers. Undefeated. Just played against a whole bunch of Stoneblade and Rug Delver decks. And
Yeah, it looked like you were just running them over all day every time I saw you play against one.
It's like you're trying to out-tempo the tempo decks, which is really awesome.
The Knight's just big enough. You can just get there.
Knight was insane, just pretty clutch every game. So
Yeah, I saw your sideboard plan in the finals. You just showed it to me, and it seemed like pretty much the correct sideboard plan. And the dredge deck's just a nightmare.
Yeah.
It seems like it's something that is going to beat most people who aren't packing a bunch of dedicated hate cards for it. And you have a few things. You have the Bog and a few Spell Pierces, which are decent. But then the Crypts are obviously very good. But if you don't have a card like Leyline of the Void or like Cage, something that just sticks around, it becomes really difficult.
Yeah, very difficult. I feel like I misplayed a lot. At least game 3, I was using my brainstorms too aggressively. I feel. At least a lot of my buddies who helped me out building the deck, Kurt Crane, Connor, a lot of my friends, just local people, they were just all around helping out, sideboard plans. It was very awesome. It was
and that's really good to have a community of people who can help you out when you're having your first breakthrough. Is this your first top 8 in SCG Open?
SCG Open. I've won a couple local things GPT. I got a Mox Emerald. That was pretty
awesome.
Cool. I like traveling, so I'm going to Lincoln next week, which I'm pretty stoked about.
Awesome. Well, I'll see you there. I'm actually going to be there.
Oh, sick,
also.
dude. Yeah, I'll make sure I stop by.
Awesome.
Is there if I make a shout out to my mom?
Yeah, sure. Go right ahead.
Hi, Mom. I'm gonna be late for work tomorrow, so I have to work at 6 a.m. So I don't.
Well, it was great meeting you. Congratulations.
Thanks, man.
Excellent finish.
So,
well done.
Yep. Take it easy.
All right, and Joey's joining me back in the booth.
All right. So, all right, what's the next match? We got any more to talk about?
No more. It's after midnight.
Everybody's gone.
And we're gonna hang out.
We're going to vintage now. Monday vintage.
Monday vintage, starting at midnight. You know.
That's right.
So they decided that the 15-hour day wasn't long enough for us.
No,
so
we can.